Hello everyone. In the last class we discussed about the tribal revolts in our India. Okay. In today's class we are going to discuss about the revolutionary movements in Maharashtra as well as in West Bengal. Okay. In both Maharashtra and in West Bengal, who led different types of revolutionary movements and what was the result of those movements. Okay. See here, in this Maharashtra, one of the revolutionary leader, Vasudev Balwant Phadke, okay, he led the movement in Maharashtra against the Britishers. And let us know little bit information about Vasudev Balwant Phadke. See here, resigned his government job in 1876. That means this Vasudev, he was doing one government job up to 1876. Okay, in 1876 he resigned to the job, and by his speeches he motivated all. After resigning the job, he gave so many speeches regarding the empowerment of Indians. Okay, and those speeches were against the Britishers. That's why the Britishers arrested him. Okay, here the Britishers arrested Balwant Phadke. Why? Because he was giving speeches against the Britishers and he was motivating all the Indians. That's why the Britishers arrested him, and after arresting, sent him to Adan, that is Arabia jail. Okay, na Adan jail, it is present in Arabia. See here, Vasudev Balwant Phadke was arrested by the Britishers and he was sent to one jail, that is Adan jail, in the year 1879. Here he died there in 1879. That means in Adan jail he was died. Okay, in the year 1879. So main thing is by his revolutionary speeches he motivated so many Indians to fight against the Britishers. Okay, that's why he was arrested. Next, here, Chapekar Bandhu, that means Chapekar brothers. In Maharashtra, especially in Pune, there were 3 brothers. Okay, now everybody calls them as Chapekar brothers. These Chapekar brothers formed Hindu Dharma Sanrakshan Sabha. Okay, these Chapekar brothers formed one Sabha, that is one organization. That organization name is Hindu Dharma Sanrakshan Sabha. That means Sanrakshan means here protection. In order to protect our Hindu culture, Hindu tradition, these Chapekar brothers formed one organization. Okay, in the year 1893. And see here, in Maharashtra, especially in Pune, in the year 1897, one disease, that is plague disease. This plague disease was spreaded in Pune. Because of that plague disease, so many people were died. Actually, that plague disease will come from rats. How means see here? From rats, whenever some mosquitoes or something, they will bite the rats. Then these mosquitoes will take the blood. Okay, now, and in that blood, some bacteria will be present. Okay, now, which causes the plague disease. That kind of bacteria will be transferred to human beings. Okay, because of these mosquitoes. And then the human being will be sick and infected and he will die. Actually, from rats to human. Okay, so in the middle the mediator is that mosquito. Okay, because of this plague disease, so many members died, and at that time the British government appointed one committee, that is Special Plague Committee. Special Plague Committee. Okay. For this committee, the commissioner was Rand. Okay, Commissioner Rand. And one more, Lieutenant Irest. Lieutenant Irest means he was one subordinate to this Commissioner Rand. Okay. So in this slide, what we can understand? In 1897, in Pune, plague disease was spreaded. Because of the plague disease, so many members infected and they were died. Okay. So to stop this plague disease, the government appointed one special committee, that is Special Plague Committee. For this, Commissioner Rand, he was the head. Okay. Here, instead of doing service to the infected people, they tortured a lot our Indians. These two people, Commissioner Rand and Lieutenant Irest. Actually, their duty was to serve the people who are infected by the plague disease. Instead of doing service, additionally they are torturing all the people. Okay, they are spoiling the traditions of Hindus. Next, here, Chapekar brothers means three persons. Their names: Damodar Hari Chapekar, Balakrishna Hari Chapekar, Vasudev Hari Chapekar. Okay, these three were the brothers, and we can call them as Chapekar brothers. Okay, see here. Actually, in 1897, plague disease is spreading. Now see, one incident happened on 22nd June 1897. Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee celebrations. Okay, so Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee celebrations. To these celebrations, these two members, Commissioner Rand and Lieutenant Irest, they were attended to these celebrations on 22nd June 1897. Okay, and after returning from that celebrations, Chapekar brothers, they were killed Commissioner Rand. Okay, why? Because Commissioner Rand and Lieutenant Irest, they were torturing our people so much instead of doing service. So in order to stop them, in order to eliminate them, Chapekar brothers came and they killed this Commissioner Rand when he was returned from these celebrations. Okay, and after that they were arrested and they were hanged. This is about Chapekar brothers. So in this Chapekar brothers, the main thing is in 1897 in Pune, plague disease was spreaded and a special plague committee was appointed. So for that, Commissioner Rand was the head and subordinate Lieutenant Irest. Okay, and on these three names important. Okay, after that, on 22nd June 1897, what happened? Queen Victoria's Diamond Jubilee celebrations. Okay, and here to the celebrations, Commissioner Rand and Lieutenant Irest, they were attended. And after finishing the celebration, they returned back. Okay, when they came outside of this celebration, then Chapekar brothers they attacked Commissioner Rand and they killed him. After this, what happened? They were arrested by the Britishers and they were hanged. This is about Chapekar brothers. Next, one more important personality in this Maharashtra, Shyamji Krishna Varma. He is the person, Shyamji Krishna Varma. So, initially, basic information regarding Shyamji Krishna Varma. So, he was a resident of Kathiawad. Kathiawad means here in Gujarat. Okay, and law education. He completed his law education in Cambridge University in London. Okay, and after completion of law education, he became as a barrister. That means a lawyer. Okay, and From London he came back to India and he observed the situation in India. At that time, after returning to India, he felt unhappy with the British corrupted rule. That means the Britishers' rule was corrupted. They were not ruling properly. They are torturing our Indians. They are draining our resources. Okay? So that's why Shyamji Krishna Varma was not happy with the rule of the Britishers. That's why he wanted to fight against the Britishers. And for that purpose, he chosen one place, that is London. Okay? He don't want to fight against the Britishers from India. Actually, these Britishers belongs to England. That's why he wanted to fight against the Britishers by being in England. So that's why he made London as his workplace. Okay? He made London as his workplace. See, in London what he did? In 1905 he established Bharat Swashasan Samiti. Swashasan Samiti. This is also known as Indian House. Okay? Bharat Swashasan Samiti. This was established in 1905. By whom? Shyamji Krishna Varma. Later, the Samiti was known as Indian House. Okay, now you can see the pictures. This is an Indian House. And so why he established this Indian House? Purpose: to provide shelter for Indian students in London. So from India, so many students came to London for education purpose, and they faced so many problems in London because they didn't get any accommodation, okay, food, like that. That's why, in order to solve those students' problems, Shyamji Krishna Varma started establishing this Indian House. And here, so many members were joined in this Indian House. Among those some members, Savarkar, Hardayar and Madanlal. These are some important members. Okay? And actually, this Indian House was established to provide accommodation for the Indian students. All Indian students got accommodation in this Indian House. And after getting accommodation, they discussed with each other about the problems of Indians, about the rule of Britishers. Okay? That's why soon India House became as center of revolution for Indians who lived in London. Okay? The Indians who are living in London, they made this India House as the center of revolution. From this place, from this India House, they started their revolutionary activities. Okay? And they spreaded their revolutionary feelings among themselves. So, from one side, the Britishers are secretly observing these things. Okay? The Britishers observing the India House, the activities which are going in this Indian House, everything was observed by the Britishers. Okay? That's why the British government took action against Shyamji. Why? Because he was the main reason for the establishment of India House. Okay? That's why the British government took serious action on this Shyamji. Because of that reason, he went to Paris. That means he left London and he went to Paris. Again from Paris, he started his revolutionary activities against the Britishers. Okay? This is about Shyamji Krishna Varma. Next, one more revolutionary activist, that is Veer Savarkar.